I was surprised when you said this is about Christians. They should have even said some things that I did that was positive, or I said that was positive. But let me tell you, I've consistently maintained that I would have removed the fuel subsidy. If you go to my manifesto, it's there. Steps I would have taken to do it in an organized manner. There was nothing wrong in removal of subsidy. What is wrong is the haphazard way in which it was announced and implemented. Everybody knows that the subsidy regime was a solution of criminality, that there was a lot of corruption around everything, which needed to bundle that aspect out of it, do it in an organized manner. And since you're doing it for savings, we're told we're doing it because we don't want to continue to borrow to continue the subsidy. And the removal of it will be able to have available funds to be invested in critical area of development. With honest things, billions saved. Where is it? Where is it invested in those critical areas of development?
They said they've given the money to the governors. That's what.
No.
They said they've increased their FACA allocation.
We're fine.
They said most of the states are able to pay their bill.
Everybody knows what critical areas of development is. And I say it morning, afternoon, night. It is education, health, and pulling people out of poverty. Rufai, is any of these three, has it improved? No.
The Minister of Health said they're getting new primary health care centers. As regards education, they said they have done NEL Fund, where they give student loan to people. As regards infrastructure, they talk about Postal Road and all that.
Let me just finish, Rufai. What I'm saying is, if you look at this, so you have removed this. People are paying more for fuel. It has escalated cost of everything, and we are not seeing where. The same thing with what you're talking about, issue of Naira. There's nothing wrong with floating your currency. There's nothing wrong in even devaluing your currency. But you do this when you have productivity. What devaluation or floating does is that your currency becomes, in terms of value, low. You attract investment. Your products becomes more marketable. But where we are unproductive, you have nothing to sell. So it's a double whammy. So in all this, I would have done the same thing in an organized manner. And when people say alternative economic policies, they're there.
Well, this is what I have for you, and the reason why I put up that particular video where you saw Mr. Peter Obi doing an interview with Rufai Oseni Rufai, is to say, if you ever had any doubts, or maybe you were asking yourself, was there even any reason, was there really something why you supported Mr. Peter Obi, or you felt that, okay, is there something, was it just hype, or was it just because there was an obedient movement that was going on and you wanted to feel part of it, or was it just you just saw people doing something and you just joined them to do it, or whatever? Or like some people try to gaslight you and say, oh, was it not because of religion, was it not because of this tribe, was it just because of this? I just needed you to watch that video and see for yourself the reason why you chose Mr. Peter Obi. If you look at that video, you see someone who is sincere and is saying to you, yes, this is something I've said I would have done it, but this is the way I would have done it, not in this chaotic manner. This is someone that you see and is explaining to you in the manner that everybody would understand. One of the things that Nigerians are, sort of are very used to is big words. People who come and they will speak big grammar, they will put it in this way, they will tell you this big word, they will just package a lot of nonsense with very big words. Big and bogus words. Nigerians, love that. And sometimes those are the things that are looked upon as being intelligent, or the person knows what they're doing just because they're able to put big words together. You will not see Mr. Peter will be doing that, but he's going to explain to you in the manner that you would understand. And you see someone who is focused on what are the critical areas needed for development. When it comes to education, if you have an educated policy, if you have an educated populace, it will go a long way in having a developed country. It's something that it's put in and lasts over time, not just to say, oh, we've built this, we are building primary health care centers. Excuse me, those buildings are usually conduit pipe in the sense that they are used to siphon money away, used to steal money away. So you put it, oh, they are supposed to use 50 million to build it, maybe the real cost is 25 million, you pocket 25 million, or it's 50 million, you put it that it's 100 million, you pocket. Because if you're going to use 220 something million to do a street light, then to build a primary health care center, you're probably going to put 500 million there, but at the end of the day you're not going to spend 100 million or more than 150 million to do it. And so those are conduit pipe, and then when they build this thing, do the whole this, and it's left there. Meanwhile, a lot of places, primary health care centers are there, and they don't have the requisite drugs, infrastructure, the personnel that are going to man those places. I remember sometime, was it 2024, early 2024 or thereabout, I followed Mr. Peter Obi in Abuja to go to a particular primary health care center where they didn't even have a doctor. They didn't even have a lot of things. He donated monies to them, some millions. He promised that he was going to come back again and donate monies to them. He did that again. There were even some of the patients that had come and other people that were there. We ended up giving them just a little token of money. If you see how appreciative they were of it. So these are the things. When you see someone who cares for Nigeria, who is telling you that he's going to save, he's going to do this. So please, the next time anybody is trying to tell you that even Peter Obi would have done the same thing, no. Peter Obi would not have done it in this manner, in this disorganized manner, in this nothing planned manner. Just because you saw Peter Obi saying he's going to do it, I'm going to do it also, and then you just end up destroying the whole country. See the way he simply explained to us, the reason why you're floating your money, which is of course is to make your currency weaker. When your currency is weaker, then it attracts people to come and buy things from you. There are countries who deliberately make their currencies weaker, because if your currency is very strong, then most time people don't go to you to go and buy things. You can't do a lot of export, right? So but when your currency is weaker, it encourages people to come to you to come and buy a lot of things, because when they change their monies to you, they can buy so much. So when you are not productive, when you don't have anything to sell to now make up for that currency being weaker. For example, now things are more expensive in Nigeria, currency is weaker because you need to pay more. Imagine people are productive and they are earning more. They're not going to feel so shortchanged that, oh, they can't do the things that they do. They will still be able to maintain their livelihood, still be able to do certain things, and still be able to get more money, because there's now more production going on. There are now more customer base. They are having to do more, export more, sell more, and at the end of the day, just be more productive. But when you don't have that, what then is the need for you to go and be devaluing your money? I just say, let me remind you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.